Yo, what up, though? What is good? I know it's early. It's Labor Day, so I know we're going to be getting it in. I know family and friends are coming over, barbecuing and everything. So I wanted to do this video and just get an understanding because I'm still getting a bunch of emails, um, on the Zidoo as far as transferring content, whether it's files, APKs, over to the Zidoo. Now, there are three ways that you can actually send files over there. You can do it by using a thumb drive, right? A thumb drive, or what we at? Or an external drive, right? That's one. You could do it wirelessly. That's two. And then you can use an application or an application very similar to Explorer app. I love Explorer app because you can multitask in it. There are other applications. I'm gonna just keep this over here. There are other applications that you can use as well to transfer, but I prefer the Explorer app because I can do other things than just using like the one application, send files to TV or something like that. I just like the Explorer app because you can do multiple things in there. All right. So in this live, I'm going to demonstrate from the physical way to add documentations or movies or whatever on over to we doing it wirelessly and also using the Explorer app. All right. So again, I'll give y'all a chance. Get your pen just in case anything goes wrong. Also, if you have any questions, because over this weekend I did what, 5 consultations, and one was kind of, I ain't gonna say it was brutal, but it was a little bit of disagreements, and that's not how I do things. But we cool and everything like that. But I want to make sure that you be able to get your device. Anytime I recommend a device, I want to make sure you know exactly how to use it as far as these Zidoo boxes, how to get your media over to it and things like that. So definitely get you your pen, paper. So after this live, we're going to the questions, and then we can go ahead, depart, and get with our families. All right. So we're gonna start it off right here. And salute to everybody. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Again, happy Labor Day to everyone. All right. We're gonna start with this one. All right. How to use external drives, hard drives, something like this, right? Thumb drive, flash drive, external hard drive. All right. This is where we're going to physically put the media or your applications. And in this demonstration, I'm going to use the flash drive. All right. You can use your external hard drive. You can use whatever you have. All right. And show you how to physically take I'm going to use a movie. I know I got some movie on here and transfer it over. All right. Again, pay attention, write it down, write it down. That way, if you have a question at the end, I'll be able to answer it correctly. I'm not going to be looking at the chat as I'm doing these demonstrations. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, and let me do this right here, and I'm going to share this right now, share screen. All right, so you should see my screen. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this flash drive over to my PC. Because again, I'm going to physically, without no wires, no nothing, I'm going to physically add content to this flash drive and then connect it to my Zidoo. This is by far the easiest way to do it. All right. This is the less advanced way to actually do this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. All right. As you see right here, something done popped up. All right. So this is my D drive right here. And so in this demonstration, I'm probably going to just do, I'm gonna add a movie over here. All right. I'm going to add a movie and then put it on the Zidoo. All right. So the first thing, this is what I'm going to do. And again, this is very, very easy. I got it. It's in my D drive. I don't have anything in my movie drive. I don't have anything in the apps. And I don't have anything in my Zidoo TV show transfer. So with that being said, I'm going to go into my download folder. All right. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Barbie. All right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to copy it. Or matter of fact, if it let me copy it, right? I'm going to just copy this right here. Now I'm going to drop this down. Let's go back into this drive, right? And since it's a movie, I'm going to go into here and I'm going to just paste it. All right. And we're going to wait for that content. It's the Barbie 2023, right? And it's just going through the process of copying it. Again, there are other ways you can send things over. I know we got the smart, super smart people in here. But again, this channel is really based on people learning from the ground up. I'm not going to get too advanced with this. All right. I know there are other ways we can do things because somebody's going to come in and say, oh, I forgot to use that. Hold up. All right. So it's almost done. Somebody's going to come in and say, oh, well, you can do it this way. I know there are a million ways we can do things. But on this channel, I start from the ground, the basics. All right. So we had what? 90% almost. And we're going to have this movie over here. All right. And again, we're using an external drive or flash drive to put content on our Zidoo. So as you see it right there, it is on our drive. All right. I got it on the Zidoo movie transfer. And so what I'm going to do over here now, I'm going to go ahead and eject this. All right. And so I can drop this down right quick because there's no need to see that. And I'm going to remove this drive. And now I'm going to put this in my Zidoo. All right. My Zidoo media player. You can get your Zidoo media player from Amazon now, and this will work on any Zidoo media player. All right. And so let me do this right here. Let me add this one. All right. Just wanted to add this to it. And so I'm going to take this I'm going to take this flash drive and plug it directly into my Zidoo. Now, if you got a Zidoo, you got multiple USB ports on there from 2.0 to 3.0 or 3.1. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to hit the home button on here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the file. Now, yours may be a little bit different, your user interface. But again, you just want to go to your file manager, which is called Media Center. If your interface is a little bit different, Go in here. All right, you should get something like this. All right. So what we want to do is find the flash drive. Okay. We want to find that. And so here it is. I got my internal storage. I got my unknown. And I got a network right here, which is called Maven's Media something, right? I know this is it. All right. Maven's Media Network. So I already named it. You know, you can name your flash drive. That's a whole nother video. So I'm going to click in here. And so you remember when I got this Zidoo transfer? All right. And so remember, it was the Zidoo apps, Zidoo TV show. But inside of the Zidoo movie transfer, inside of this one, this is where that Barbie movie is at. Now you might say, hey, Dale, well, how do I get this, copy this from your flash drive and put it onto your Zidoo? Very, very easy. All right. Very, very easy. One thing you can do, I'm not going to play the movie, as you see right there. If I press and hold it, I can play the movie. I'm not going to play the movie. I'm going to highlight the movie and hit the right directional. Go over to the right and copy it. That's all I need to do is copy it. Now, I can take it over here to this unknown. This unknown is my movie server. All right. I already know it. This is my internal drive that's inside the Z1000. So I can go into my unknown and then I can go down here to my movies. You can put it anywhere you want. I'm going to just go into movies and I can put it wherever I want. So if I want to go into the movies folder, I can just drop it over here. All right. It really don't matter. And then I can go to the right, hit the right directional and paste this bad boy. And here it is. It's copying the file that was on my flash drive. Now I'm putting it on my drive for my movie content for home theater. All right. And so when I go down, right, I go into the B's. I went too far up. There it is. So you see all of these movies right here. So now when I go over to my home theater, which is right here, you see at the top right hand corner is scanning. And so it's going to come down here to the recently add. And sometimes it takes like 30 seconds. It may take a minute, depending on what's going on. And it's just searching that drive for the content. And there it is. Barbie is right there. All right. It is as simple as that when you're using a flash drive. So now let's repeat what I just done. All right. What I just done. From my PC, I copied the movie using the flash drive. All right. I copied the movie onto the flash drive. And then I took the flash drive. Hold on. Let me do this. I could take this down. So what I did, had the physical flash drive, or you may be using an external drive. Took that, went over to my computer. And what I have saved on my computer, I copied, transferred it over to the flash drive using my PC. All right, I'm on Windows. I couldn't tell you about the Macs and nothing like that, but I'm thinking that it will perform the same way. Properly ejected the flash drive after the movie was done. took it, inserted that same flash drive into my Zidoo, went into the media center, found my drive in the media center, highlighted, copied the movie, and then put it on an internal drive where I have all my movies for that particular. I took it from the flash drive, put it on an internal drive, and then went to home theater. And because it was, once I pasted on my drive, my internal drive where I have the rest of my movies, and pasted, went into home theater, and it showed up. Very, very simple and easy to do. All right, easy to do. Now, again, hold your questions because I'm not looking at them. Hold your questions to the end. That way, if you want me to do something, I can go back at the end and actually do it. It's as simple as that. This is the way I used to do it right here. I used to get a gang of movies, put them on a flash drive. What I do, take it out, put it into the Zidoo device, and copied everything on the Zidoo device, copied it, everything went over, and then went into home theater and just watched it work. All right. Simple as that. Very, very easy. All right. Very, very easy. All right. Now, let's do this. Now, this is easy. Very, very, very easy. All right. Super easy. Y'all done saw me use this a lot in the past. Use the Explorer app to transfer files to your Zidoo. Very, very easy. This is what I use a lot when I'm doing uh, applications. Now, I'm going to show you how to do the same thing using the Explorer app. All right. Let me do this right quick. And again, I'm going to use this Explorer app. Let me make this larger. I already have the Zidoo, not the Zidoo. I already have the Explorer app onto my Zidoo device. This is it right here. Very, very easy to do. Again, once you see this, you should have an understanding on how to use the Explorer app. The Zidoo does not come with the Google Play Store, but I'm telling you, you get this app toy right here. You get the app toy application onto your Zidoo. You can always, guys, let me do this right quick. You can always, and listen, when I'm using these devices, again, I always have a keyboard. Get you a keyboard with a touchpad, but you can always get the Explorer app. All right. You can always get this bad boy and use it. And here it is right here. All right. It's anytime you got green, that's a trusted source, and you can download this bad boy onto your device. It's as simple as that. But that's for another video. I just wanted to show you that. All right. And if you want me to do another live show on how to get the Explorer, use Aptoid or Google Play, all of that, I do have a video. But let's do this. Let's go home. All right. So I can do this. Let's go down to the Explorer app. I'm assuming you got the Explorer app on your device. So now when I open up the Explorer app, I should get something like this. All right. Usually all of this will be closed. I ain't used this in so long, right? I ain't used it in so long. But let me do this. I'm gonna close out all of this. Because when you open it up, yours going to be looking just like this. Now, again, this is my internal. This is what the Zidoo device come with, 32 gigs of internal storage. I don't use the 32 gigabytes of internal storage for my movie server. It's not enough. You're going to run out very, very quick. All right. So I have two drives that are hooked up to my device. This Zidoo 1000. Again, this is my flash drive, as you see right here, that says Maven's Media Network. And this one right here, this is my internal drive that I physically had to get and insert it into the drive, the open drive that's on this device right here. All right. So again, the blue is in your flash drive. This unknown, that's the internal. I didn't give it a name because I know exactly what it is. All right. Now, in order to transfer, say you want to transfer some things over, I suggest that you just go over to the right-hand side. And you need to go down here to this option right here that's called Wi-Fi file sharing. Wi-Fi file sharing. All right, so I'm going to do that again, just in case people ain't catch on. Maybe I was moving too fast. When you first open up the Explorer app, it will look something similar to this. Whatever drive you have connected, it will look just like this. Again, internal drive. This is my flash drive. And this is my physical internal 6 terabyte drive that I inserted inside of the drive of the Zidoo 1000 Pro. All right, from there, I go over here, go to the right-hand side, and I go down to where it says Wi-Fi sharing, file sharing, Wi-Fi file sharing. Click that, and then I go down one. You see it says server disable. All I do is go over here to this this white dot on the right-hand side, and I click it once. And you're going to see the green light turn on. All right, you see it? And then it gives you a URL. All right, it gives you a URL, which is a beautiful thing. All right, a beautiful thing. With that URL, this is all I'm going to tell you to do. Let me do this. Take that URL. I didn't mean to do that. Stop. Stop. Hold up, y'all. There we go. Take that URL that says http://192.168. Whatever you have, take that. All right. Let me do it like this. Take that URL. And then you want to go over here to your drive. To your computer. All right. That same number that you get, mine is http://192.168.1 was that .19 colon 1111. Once you put it in, you can click on it and you should get something just like this. All right. If everything is good, you will get something like this. But now let me remind you. You see, it says right here up at the top, it says internal. You can click, we are not going to use the internal unless it's something simple. If it's something simple, then I understand you using the internal. All right. You can put it in the download folder. And in this case, I probably would use it. Let me see this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me move this over right quick. And I'm going to take I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna close this out. And again, I got two things connected. See, I don't even need this flash drive anymore. But some of y'all may have 2 or 3 on here. What I'm looking for is this unknown, because that is what? My media server for my movies and TV shows. So I'm gonna open this one up, and I'm gonna just add a movie to it. I'm gonna add this movie called Twisted. No, you know what? I'm gonna add The Last Voyage of the Demeter 2023. So I'm gonna go up in here and I'm looking for movies. Here go my movies category. Let's open it up. And then I'm gonna just go to movies. All right. I can just go into the movies and see it right here. Now I'm gonna take all I'm gonna do, because the Zidoo does such a great job with categorizing the media or the movies and TV shows. I don't have to create separate folders. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take this movie and I'm gonna just drag it and drop it. And down here at the bottom, you know what? No. I'm gonna stop that one, because that's the 4K one. And I'm not about to sit through that. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do a 1080 is 1.4. And once you do it, at the bottom, you will see this little uploading down here that's letting you know the status. How long is it going to take? All right. Once you're done with that, guys, we can go back over here. I'm gonna just drop this down, because we're done with this. Let's go back over here, because we did everything we were supposed to do. I can close this down. I can go back over here to Home Theater 4.0. And guess what? I can play the waiting game. It's scanning the source because it knows that something just came through. And you see it's doing it. It's scanning. And one thing about the Zidoo, it will let you know right at the top. All right, we're searching for something. Something is on here. Something just landed on this drive. And let it do its thing. Like I said, it could take 30 seconds to a minute, and then it'll pop in. All right, we just see it. There you go. It's right there. This is how easy it is to use this device and to use some applications. It's very, 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 very simple. Simple. It's the easiest way you can do it. Now, let me tell you this. All right, I got to present this because we ran into this this weekend. And salute to my guy. It's up to your PC as well. If you have firewall, some antivirus software, it could be blocking all of this, allowing you to do these different navigations, sending data here and there. That's one thing I cannot control. I cannot control your computer. So you got to make sure your computer is up to par. Your computer can't, and I ran into this like 3 weeks ago. Your computer cannot be 15 years old and you're expecting everything to be just snappy. I ran into one of in my consultations. Salute to her because I love her. But she had an older computer. Trying to do all of this new technology, that's going to be kind of tough. All right. So just remember, everyone's computer is different. But all these firewalls, antiviruses that you have on your computer, yes, it may cause you to have a not so pleasant experience. All right. So you're going to have to tweak it, go in there and turn some things off. I don't know. It comes down to you. All right. It comes down to you. And again, I just want to make sure everybody is able to be successful when sending files, documents, pictures, music, over to the Zidoo. I want to make sure you're successful. All right. So I think this video, this live is very, very important. And again, if you have any questions, keep it to the end because I got one more to show you. One more to show you that I think is super, super cool that we can do this. All right. It makes it where we don't have to use an application. It makes it where we don't have to use a physical external drive, like a flash drive or an external drive and connect it to our device. It makes it very, very easy. And it's called wireless sending your material or your whatever you have, whether it's an app, movies, TV shows, pictures, music. You could do it wirelessly. And I'm about to show you that now. All right. So the first thing you need, let me do this. Let me bring this back up. And again, I will answer your question. I don't know if y'all asking questions or not. I don't know. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Everything is going well. I don't know. All right. Let's do this. Let me show you this. Okay. I'm just getting everything set up. All right. Don't need that. And let's do it like that. All right. This is one of the easiest ways you can do it. How to what? Let me put the banner on there. All right. Let me do that. All right. How to transfer files wirelessly from your PC to any Zidoo player. All right. Very, very easy. All it takes for you, if you pay attention to this, you will get it. All right. Using your PC. It's very, very easy. First thing you want to do, again, go to your settings. Go to your settings. All right. You want to go over here to network. Right there at the top. You want to go down because you want to go to your Samba server. And you see over here to the right where it says access address. You see, you need to write that number down. Write that number down. Wherever your Zidoo is, write your URL down. It says it right on the right hand of Samba server, the blue button, right on the right hand side. It's directly in between network and other. It says access address. All right. You need to write that number down. Very, very important. From there, this is all you have to do. I'm going to go over here and let me go to my network. So let me do this. Hold up. So let me push this over. Make this larger. All right. Because you want to go to your network on your PC. You want to go to your network. All right. You see, I got a lot of things connected to the network. All right. You want to go to your network. Go up here to the top and put in that URL. Backspace, backspace. Was that 192.168? Was that .1.19? Put that in. Remember, you got to use the backspace, backspace. And then put the URL in. All right. So basically, I went into network. Let me go back just in case someone wasn't paying attention. However you get to your network, because everybody's computer is different. But I went over here to the network. All right. And when you're on your network, option, you can go up here where it says network. Again, backspace, 192.168.1.19. Your URL is going to be different. Once you enter it, that's all you have to do is hit the enter button. Again, the key is backspace. If you use the forward slashes, it's going to be an error. Use the back. The ones that lean to the left. My people. I don't want to be getting no emails. Hey, Dale, I'm putting it in. And then when I say send me a copy of how you sitting it in, you got the forward slashes, the ones that lean to the right. No, you want the ones that lean to the left. To the left. That's the one you want. And then you put in your URL. All right. Remember, your Samba server has to be on and everything. All right. From there, you can just go because it's going to come up and say share. And look at this. We got 3 drives. One is going to say storage. You got this one. And so again, I do have my flash drive in here. But you notice my flash drive is not saying much. It's not saying that Maven's network. If you don't know what it is, even though I know what it is, this one right here, because look, it got 9/4/2023, because they give you the dates and everything. But I'm looking for the internal drive where I connect all of my media and everything. So I'm going to click on that. And look, it gives me a bunch of folders. All right. Looks very familiar to some of y'all drives. And again, I'm going to go into movies. And look at this. I got all of my movies in here. And you notice they're not categorized because the Zidoo does an awesome job doing it itself. All right. It does it itself. But now, what do I need? I need that physical media. All right. So with that being said, where is I need my download folder. I could probably go up here. So of course you may, depending on how you got yours, is up to you. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy. I got 2 Boogeymans on here. One from 1980, one from 2023. I'm going to copy those. I'm going to go back to my drive, right? And again, yours may be different. You just want to find your drive, your internal drive, or whatever you drive that you're using for your Zidoo. I'm going to go into the movies. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just copy. I'm going to just paste those 2 movies on here. One is the Boogeyman from 2023. The other one is Boogeyman from 1980. I'm going to see if my Zidoo recognize both of them and place them on 2 here without any conflict. All right. So I'm going to get, as that's going through, I'm going to get my Zidoo. So let me drop this down. Because we're transferring the movies. So I'm done with this. Because I'm done wirelessly transfer everything over. So I can remove this. I know it's doing it because you see the little green and you seeing it's going the little green laser. Everything is going across. So I'm going to remove this and I'm going back up here to my Zidoo. I'm going to hit the home button and I'm going to go over here to my home theater 4.0. And we're going to see, and right there at the top, you see that little spinning posters will be automatically refreshed. There go 1 Boogeyman. I'm going to see if it's going to add the second Boogeyman to this device. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Because sometimes, like all media centers, they get a little bit, you know, when they got the same exact name, you get a little bit twisted. But as you see, it didn't come up, right? But we can, oh, it's scanning again. So maybe it's coming through. Maybe I'm being impatient. All right. We got Boogeyman 2023. We're going to see if we get 1980 version. If not, we'll go and search for it to see if it comes up. Still nothing. We're going to play the game. And it could be a conflict with both of these movies by them being both called The Boogeyman. It could be a conflict. And we can always go into the unmatch and fix that. We'll see. We'll give it another 30 seconds. But again, this is how you wirelessly transfer everything. So it looked like we got a little conflict because both of them, right? So if I click into the Boogeyman, all right, it gives me that one. But where's Boogeyman from 1980? I'm going to my unwatch. Got a lot of things. Let's see. I don't see it up in here. I'm just trying to make sure I don't see it. And it could be somewhere, probably got misnamed or something like that. And sometimes that happened. I kind of figured that would happen because they were both, and let me see, Boogeyman 1980 and 2023. Let me do this right quick. Movies. I think they both called The Boogeyman. So let me just go down to the T's, I guess. So let me click up in here. So it definitely looked like there is a conflict with both of those sources right there. All right, so I will have to do my investigation, which I knew. All of them do it from Cody to Plex to the Zidoo. All of them do it. But I did add both of them to it. I just have to figure out what is the issue, why both films didn't come up. But other than that, the whole concept was to show you how to wirelessly transfer everything on over to your Zidoo. And it's very, very easy, very super easy once you get it. Yup. It is crazy. But again, like I said, that's kind of, I don't know why. Let me see. It should have been here. Hold up. Hold up. The Boogie. Uh, the Boogeyman. Oh, you know what? I think I see. Here it is right here from 1980. Right here. So what I'm going to do, click and hold this. Let me rematch Boogeyman. And it should have the lady hanging out the window. Got a lot of Boogeymans. Oh, here you go, right here, 1980. So that's all I got to do. Again, man, I be needing my glasses on. I be thinking I be seeing it. So now when I go back out, let's go back out right now. There it is right there. All right. So again, if your movie doesn't come up, make sure you put on your glasses and and go up in this bad boy. You see, I only got a few of them I have to fix, like some of the Mission Impossibles and stuff like that. But other than that, there it is, right there. There it is. You can go ahead and do it that way. But as far as that, guys, those are the way that you transfer. And look, I got my glasses right here in front of me. So, but those are the way you actually you wirelessly transfer everything. See my glasses right here. Told y'all, man, it's becoming harder and harder. It seems like every 5 years I'm like squinching. I can't see without my glasses. And forgot that my glasses was over here. But again, very, very easy. Um, very super solid. Very it's very, very, again, very, very easy. It's just up to you which one you want to use. Do you want to use the physical device to connect to the Zidoo? Do you want to use an application to wirelessly send so you're going through another application? Or do you want to go through the Zidoo itself? It's straightforward like that. That way, there is no reason that you can't get your content to your Zidoo. Very, very simple. Any questions? Any questions? And again, there are multiple ways that you can do this. It just comes down to you. All right. I'm gonna go through and see, make sure I don't see anything. Let me put on my glasses, man. Okay. See Oliver in the building. So, bro, say, yo, Jeepers Creepers, where you get them peepers? Hey, the Dollar Tree. That's where I got them. What's up, Cordelia? What's up, Kenny? Just going through making sure everybody understands it. William say, I finally got the internet in the new house. I went with wireless internet because I couldn't get wired. It's with T-Mobile. It seems okay. It's working with the Apple TV and the new LG 4K, but not wireless. Man, that's messed up. Hopefully it'll work out for you, William. You say, what's a network switch and can you get one? If everything in your house, it depends on that. William, it depends on what T-Mobile gave you. If they gave you a router that has a network, I don't know. I will have to see what's behind the main device that they gave you. I'm gonna have to see what's behind it. If they got an Ethernet port, then you can come out and you might want to get you a router, and then that way you can run your own wire. It just depends on what they got. I don't know what you have. I know it's so much. I know Peter, uh, one of the YouTube creators. I know he does a lot of that. But I just don't know because some of them devices be Wi-Fi only, and then some of them they actually have Ethernet ports on the back of them. If you got an Ethernet port on the back of it, you should be able to come out and go into a network switch, or you can use another router as well. I do know that. You say a network switch, also called Ethernet. Um, Network switch, Ethernet, I done heard both of them. But if you do get one, make sure it's unmanaged. You don't want to manage, and you don't want the one with the PoE. PoE is for VoIP internet phones. All right, you don't need that. Voice over internet protocols. All right, you don't need the PoE. All right, just get you a regular one that has unmanaged. All right, make sure it clearly states unmanaged. But you can do either or. They call them both. What up, E? What up, though? What up, though? Tom say, why do you need flash drive when you can just stream it? I can see if you live in a very remote area like a panhandle or a Palacia, and only get mobile service. Then you could download and use on your TV. Again, Tom, everybody is different. What may work in your home may not work in my home, and what my setup at my home may not work for you. So not everybody is tech sound to do it wirelessly. Believe me, I know. I done did plenty of consultations. On this channel, we show all ways. We don't just get into the immediate or the most expert ways. We show all ways. From the person who just learning to the most experienced person that knows. There are all type of protocols you can use, but there are people who you can't look at it because you smarter than me and expect me to know everything you know. Nah, that doesn't work in life. We start from the bottom, the ground, the dirt, on up. So we start from the very basic and advance everybody. So that's why we use flash drives, thumb drive, whatever you call them, external hard drives. We teach everyone. We just don't keep it at one particular set of people who are, so-called experts. No, because that's not doing good. On this channel, we start with the ground and work our way on up. There are a lot of things I can do and terms I can use, but people who follow me, they don't understand it. When I say a PoE, they're going to say, well, what the heck is a PoE? You might know what PoE on a network switch is, right? You may know all of that. But the average individual going to say, well, what the heck is, he done said PoE. That's why when I say it, I make sure I explain what it is. Because I don't want people out here spending money or doing the unnecessary things, wasting their money where they can be putting that on a bill, and not even using the device for what it's capable of doing. So, like I said from the beginning, if you was here at the beginning, you would have heard me say those things. We don't just cater to one group. Not everybody is that tech savvy. I'm telling you. Believe me, I've been doing it a long time. Yeah, Best Buy is probably the cheapest for the 5-port switch, which is usually between 39 to 59. The 8-port switch runs between 69 to 79. Yep, you can Best Buy carry them. You can go to Micro Center, or you can get it definitely from Amazon. So that's what it is. Dave already responded. Dave said it's called having options. Not everybody wants or can afford streaming. Absolutely. I agree. And listen, if you follow me, I want you to save that money. Just like Dave say, I want you to be able to save that money. Because if you playing Netflix 20, you're playing Hulu and all them guys 20, you got YouTube TV, you got all of these, shoot, you might as well almost go ahead and call your cable provider back and say, hey man, just go on and give me this. Nah, we just want, we have options out here. What up, Steve? What's up? What up, J Mac? What's good? Coming down. CMG, what up, though? You say, what about PC to PC? Yeah, if you want to set it up like that, there's plenty of ways you can transfer PC to PC. But That's on your setup. That's on your setup. You have to set up that PC for that. Absolutely. You can do, man. Listen, I got another thing that I'm trying. I almost put it in our Facebook group. I almost put it in DST, and I almost put it in the streaming outside the line. But I'm gonna wait on this one because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that device. I'm gonna talk to you about it, and then I'm going to give you a part 2 of that device. Because a lot of these things we have in our house, we already have them in our house. It's just all about us using it and not going out here spending extra money. So I got another video coming. CMG, what up, though? What's good? They say network switches came up in the chat earlier. What's the difference between managed and unmanaged switches? Is there an advantage between one over another? Well, just like it says, unmanaged means, listen, we ain't got to worry about nothing. Basically, the unmanaged is the plug and play. That's what I use. Now, at my job, they got a managed network switch because they want certain resources going this way, that way. They got a managed one with a PoE onto it because we have phones with, that's for the network telephones. Well, unmanaged, I just want to be able to plug because I don't need anything that's catered to this, anything that's connected. I need everything to be on the equal platform. And that's like the best way I can do it. I can tell you because I don't have them network guys in there. And I'm like, well, why you need, we have a big managed switchboard in our server room. And he say, well, yeah, this right here, because IT can go in and send certain resources that's like particularly needed for this area of the building because this controls your alarm and this controls your network cameras and this is for your PCs. This is for all of that stuff. So I'm thinking that's what it is. My IT guy told me for my home, man, just go with unmanaged because that's more business or somebody who's really particular in their network. That's what I got out of it. He just told me to go network. He was like, Dale, you ain't got to go through all of that. So I said, good, bet. It's a good one. Like when you're unmanaged, you got more freedom, right? But when you're managed and, something is managed, yeah, you got to follow protocol. You got certain protocols you have to follow. But when you don't have it to be managed, you got the freedom to go out there and cut your grass the way you want to. But now, if your father, your mother out there saying, hey, listen, I want the design on my grass going this way, diagonally, like, some people are really big into their lawn. They managing you, right? They manage you. When you unmanaged, man, you just going out there cutting the grass out, whatever looks good to you. That's what it is. That's the analogy I'm gonna use. But from my IT guys, it's just certain sources that need that need more resources where they can get to and all that stuff. That's what I took out of it. Yep, that's it. Believe me, I asked the same question years ago. Years ago. He said, hey Dale, look, just go for your home, go with unmanaged. You don't need nothing managed. All right. Just go, unless you're going to put a big old server down there and you got the racks and you got all the bells and whistles, then yeah, that's when you want to go manage because you might want certain devices or certain servers getting so much, and you maintaining it that way and stuff like that. So that's how I got it. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's how I took it. Superdell, let's say someone have their hard drive on their Android box with their content and they want to transfer it to the Zidoo. What's the option? What's the options? I was thinking of send anywhere where would be the best? Let me read that. Let me read this again. Superdell, let's say someone have their hard drive on their Android box with their content, and they want to transfer it to the Zidoo. If they got a hard drive, it depends where the hard drive is on. You saying a hard drive on their Android box. All right? That's what you're saying. I need more specifics. Before I give you an answer, I need more specifics. I need to know what Android box, because if you're talking about an NVIDIA Shield, that might be something a little bit different. I need more specifics so I can give you the correct solution. Because if it's just a regular old external drive that you got connected to an Android box, shoot, I'm going to tell you to take it out and plug it right into the Zidoo, and the Zidoo is going to read it. But I really need more specifics to give you the correct answer. Because the way I'm reading it is like you got an Android box and you got an external drive connected to it. Well, you can just make sure you turn it off first, right? Because you don't want to be just snatching. Just turn off the device, pull the power on the device, take it out, and you can just plug that device right into your Zidoo and go into home theater and go into add source and tell that home theater to pull your content from that new external hard drive that you just plugged in, and it'll pull all of that data from there if I'm getting it right. But if I'm not, let me know, because I don't know if you. I really need to know more about your setup. Do you have something for home network as a backup if internet goes out? If my internet goes out, yes, I have my phone. I have a hotspot. Um, so yeah, I do have a backup. Um, yeah, that's something you can use. You can have. Remember, our phones have hotspots, and I still have a dedicated hotspot. Yes, I do. Matter of fact, I got to get my son one for up in school. I have to. But if you're talking about a home network as a backup, if internet, all of my stuff is backed up. Everything I have is backed up. So, as far as my content, everything stays back up. So like I can go and get a power inverter. I can get a power inverter, plug it into my car, and yeah, I can use I got monitors everywhere. I got quite a few monitors. I could plug this into my vehicle, and yeah, we can still watch, our content. We can still watch. Absolutely. But if you need specific, King, just hit me up. Just put it in there. What up, G? Yep. He says, look, if you have an external drive connected to the formula. Yeah, so if you have a external hard drive, you can disconnect it, but do it properly, because you don't want to corrupt your drive. I done heard of certain situations where people done just snatched it out and end up corrupting their external hard drive. I would power that unit down, then take it out, and then put it on the Zidoo and then go up to home theater, go into your ad source, and tell it to pull the content from your new installed external hard drive. And that'll be it. That's as simple as it is. Yep. So you can do that. You can do that. Yep. Hey, all the time, man. I speak to him. I ain't gonna say every day, almost every day. I definitely speak. Sometimes like yesterday I forgot. But yeah, man, definitely. I talk to him, send that word for everybody. Yep. What's up, Jill, baby? What up, though? What's good? What is good? What you over there cooking, Jill? I know you on that grill today. J Mac disappeared. He got scared of you. He ain't want that smoke. He say basically a managed switch, you can allocate bandwidth to specific functions. Devices that require connectivity to operate and prioritize. Yeah, he said it the business way. He said it the business way. Like when you talk to an IT guy, that's what he's going to say. But then that's why certain key, I'm like, what? Bandwidth? I mean, I know what bandwidth is and stuff. Allocate bandwidth. I'm like, what? He say, listen, man, basically, certain features may need a little bit more, like bandwidth than others. So we can manage, basically different devices throughout the business. But usually at a normal home, you can go unmanaged because you ain't got to manage. Like I don't have to manage each streaming device, manage each TV to get this. I don't have to do all of that. But some people actually do it. Some people do it. I'm not mad at them. They be like, hey, look, I only need certain amount to go this way, certain bandwidth to go this one, and certain to go this, and then others, stuff like that. But usually you're going to see stuff like what Soul Bro say in more businesses. So they get the managed network, man. They got, that's like I think the one we got hold about, if it's not 60 ports, it's 80. It's one of them big ones, man. And we got, man, them guys was in there to run our business. Them guys was in our building for at least to make sure everything was properly set up, at least 6 to 8 hours. I can't remember. It was so long ago. This was back in like 2008, 9. And I had to sit there and watch and make sure doors was open and closed because we deal with sensitive information. So we can't just be letting anybody walk in and out. But yeah, they was like, oh yeah, and they was running tests. Oh no, that ain't it. Stuff like that. But they got it going. They had to come out a few extra times to make sure. But that's all it is. That's all it is. She said, yo, I'm not grilling. She said, I'm chilling. She said, it's too hot. I made my dinner at 4 a.m. this morning and went back to sleep. Man, I took my son back up to school. I didn't get home till, like 3:40, 3:45. Man, talk about being tired. I was tired as heck. But yeah. No, we're not. We pretty much chill. I think this whole year we chill. We chill. I think it's just not the same as it used to be, Jill. You know how everybody go over grandma's house or stuff like that? Like my grandparents, all my grandparents is gone. My mom's is getting up there, so she ain't doing what she used to do. Stuff like that. I'm definitely not getting out there. I get out there every now and then, but we have come, shoot, it is what it is. All my kids is grown. Ain't nobody sitting back saying, hey, are we grilling? We doing some grilled chicken or some hot sausages and stuff like that? No. But I got a cousin. She already told me, come on through. She stayed probably about 5, 6 miles away. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna chill today, watch these football games. That's what I'm gonna do, chill. Say, Dale, my Amber won't recognize my email and password. Should I reset it? And how do you do that? Yeah, I will reset. I will reset it. I haven't had to reset mine. It got to be something going on with your, if it's not recognizing your email. As far as the reset button, shoot, I ain't had to reset. Where's the reset button? I'm looking at there. Let me see. Let me just take this out. There's a reset button right on the bottom of it. That is your reset button. It's right on. So turn it upside down, and there you go. That's it right there. It's on the bottom. Look like you got to stick a little pin or something up in there, and you'll be good to go. A reset, just make sure you enter everything, but it should allow you to do a forgot password. But what I would do, the chef, if I can give you some type of suggestions. Where is it at, Dale? I just had, oh, here it is right here. Please get you one of these. I know it look a little raggedy right now, but all of my username and passwords are in here for everything. And because with so many devices, and then you got these devices, they want you to put special characters and stuff. Yeah, you're going to forget. But make sure you get you a little a yellow pad or use notebook, something. They have all type of applications now where you can put like your username, password. Me, I'm writing everything down, and then go from there. But make sure you do it because it got to be a character issue or something like that. A character issue. But I would do that if I was you. That way, when you're trying to log in and stuff, it's not saying wrong password, wrong username and password. If I can give you a suggestion. A lot of people who watch this right now, that's what they do. I like power line adapter, which is the same as being hardwired through the electrical outlets in your home. I agree. I agree. Yep. So bro say, yeah, it's on the bottom of the device. I haven't had to use it. So yep, it is on the bottom. That's why I got usually even Android boxes have a reset button or something like that. A lot of them have a reset button. Glad you made it there and back safely. Yes, time has changed. My my grandparents are no longer here as well. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, if mine was here, yeah, really like on my mom's side, 'cause that's where the party was at. And like all my uncles, like it's crazy just thinking about it, because like my grandma, all her brothers and sisters are gone. You know, everybody gone, and then I only got what altogether. I got what three aunties and one uncle remaining. Of course, my mom's, all her brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So there's only a few left, and then you got our generation, which is this. Our generation is nothing like the generation where we came up on, and I'm almost 50, so it's nothing like back in them days. As I was growing up, it was really all about family. It was really like I think well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but at least in my family, only time we really get together is like funerals. That is it. You can have somebody go in the hospital. Yeah, I mean, a few people might come up there and check on you, but I remember back in the day when you went in the hospital, hold damn, the call went out. It'd be 100 people in the lobby just for you. Now you go in the hospital, you might get about 4, 5. They'll get to you when they get to you. Or if they're in the area. Now, it's not the same. It's crazy. The world changed. Yep, the world has changed. Yep. She said, "Yeah, my family still get together. I'm just the oddball." Yeah, my family really don't get together like that anymore. I like to chill, and my patience is short, so I can't deal with too much. Yeah. CMG, what it do, man? What it do? But guys, that's pretty much what I got today. I'm gonna see what I'm doing later on today. Um, I will be. I got a very great email. I'm not going to show y'all the email, but I am going to go to it. I got an awesome email, and I think it's a great conversation to have. If I can be honest with you, I think it's an awesome conversation to have. Um, where's she at? Where Let me see. Man, I received a good email. I'm trying to see, where is it at? Let me do this then. Apple TV and Zidoo. Oh man, I can't find it. But anyway, I received an email. Man, where are you at? Man, I can't even find it because I get a lot of emails. All right. I will have to find it, but basically it went into what media player should they get, should they get, whether it's an Apple TV, 4K, or Zidoo. I think it's a conversation worth having. So this week we definitely would go into that. You know, we're going to that, and then we will. I would say, cause both of them I rock with my Apple TV. Some of y'all may not. I rocks with mine. I'm gonna tell you, majority of the time I'm down here watching TV on my Apple TV 4K. Um, I think it's one worth having. You know, to me, I don't think you can go bad with either or. But you got some plus and minuses on both of them. Yep, you got some plus and minus on both of them. And also, I got another video. I might have to do this, record this. Um, I got a solution for some of y'all. I got a solution that's going to be coming up as well. So I will let y'all know. But we definitely gonna get into that hot topic. I think I got that email. Was it late last week or last week somewhere? Man, I wish I can find it. I wish I can find it, and I can't find it. I answered it. I answered the email, but let me see. Oh man, I wish I could find it. I get so many emails, guys. When I tell you I get a bunch of emails, you know. Um, Also, let me give a salute to Miss Teresa. She took care of me this weekend. Um, Big salute, big salute. Your kindness never go for granted. So I thank you uh, for that. I did receive it. And that was such a great blessing. I thank you a lot. Always showing me some love. For anybody else, let me just check something right quick before I let y'all go. Any questions? Let me go back over here. All right. You say I use Apple TV all the time. I say 95% of the time. You say Brandon. What about Brandon C. Oliver? I know he in school too. He started back school. This is off subject, but have you heard Brandon lately? Just wonder if he's okay. He's such a great resource. Yeah, he's in school. He's definitely in college. So I mean, it ain't nothing for me to reach out to him. Yep, it ain't nothing for me to reach out to him. I mean, that'll be something I'm going to reach out to. I think it was fun having Ike on for home theaters enthusiasts, and he's deep in it. He's deep in it, and y'all know Ike is from. Let me go over here. 'Cause I think it's what easy. Where you at, Ike? I just read. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I just want to make sure I get his channel correct. Easy HT Tech on YouTube. So I want to have him back on because I know a lot of y'all, like C. Oliver, got a new sound system. Plus got the new Hisense. I think got the U8K, the newest one out of Hisense. Yeah, get them guys on there. Also, I'm gonna reach out to what is his name? What is his name? Haterade Cowboy. I'm gonna reach out to him and see if I can bring him on the show as well. Anybody, and this is his channel right here, because he's an enthusiast as well. I subscribed to him like a week or two ago. Um, but as you see, he do it all as well. So people who are into this, like those are my experts right there. Like Vincent, LJ, I know Rich Little Poor Boy, he's into it. And they're into the audio side of the cutting the cord big time. So I'll reach out to him and see if he can come on the show because he got some great content as well. All right. And again, this is Haterade Cowboy Cinema. And again, we got let me see. We got, and I'll show you Ike page as well. And so this is Ike page right here. All right. These are guys that are big into the home theater things right here. And so, they go to them shows and everything. And so they usually check out everything. Um, those are guys I just rock with. And these are guys who are not scared or biased with one device. Remember a few years ago, guys were go with the NVIDIA Shield or go home. You can't come out and play with us. Now we got so many devices that may not be as powerful as the NVIDIA Shield, but they right neck and neck. And you don't need all of that power to stream. So you can go with a cheaper or a device that costs a little bit more that cater to your needs. But I'm definitely going to reach out to Haterade, and then with Haterade, get Ike back on here from Easy HT Tech, and then with Vincent and LJ, and let y'all hear them guys who are, and Rich. I can't forget Rich. And now, shoot, I'm gonna have to bring C. Oliver on as well, because he got the full setup. Soul Bro, if Soul Bro want to come up, because he's familiar with all of that stuff as well, and just have one big old panel full of guys just talking about equipment that can enhance your streaming experience. Believe me, I was one of the ones too. Man, I don't need all of that stuff. And what happened? I upped my game. I went and got a nice sound bar, got the subwoofer, all of that. Does Dolby Atmos, all of that. Went and got the television now. The television, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to do a review on that. I don't know all that specs and stuff about televisions, but the way I explain it, you ain't gonna need to know the specs. You gonna just need to know, you can go to what's the name them for that, I don't forget his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but y'all can go over there and get all the nits and all of that. I'm gonna just tell you, hey man, listen, out of all the televisions I had, my white used to be dusty white. My white used to be that shirt you wash 20 times in the washer and it's not pure white when you first got it, But now that, listen, with that Hisense U8K, the brightness of it, listen, if you a person that sleep and your wife, husband get up and hit that television, and I don't care whether you're looking at TV or it's just opening up the homepage of the NVIDIA Shield. Them colors are gonna make your eyes squinch. Bull crap, you're not. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be like this. I'm telling you. Bull crap, you not. The way, everything is just pure. And I know it's not the best television out there, but you're gonna definitely, when you wake up in the morning, you like, God, you're gonna have to adjust your eyes and be like this at first, and then peek, and then your eyes will get accustomed. I would not even lie to you. Yep. So we definitely what up though? Techno Tim, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Tell the wifey I said hello. What is good? Yep. What is good? You say I'm playing mines now in 4K. The Goonies in 4K doesn't look bad at all. I guarantee it doesn't. I guarantee, man. Once you go with that true 4K, ain't nothing like it. Appreciate you, Superdell. I have learned every day. That's what it's all about, Reynolds. It's all about just having different options and different resources where we can connect, and get the job done. That's what it's all about. It's all about. What up, Rich? Yeah, once you got it, you can stream all day. Shoot, you could be in the car. That's what I did yesterday. Man, shoot. I watched that bull crap movie, The Meg 2. I watched man, oh man, I ain't gonna tell y'all, man. It was shoot. I stayed up. Stayed up. What up though, Ephraim? What up though? But I appreciate y'all guys. Hopefully y'all learned something. We definitely gonna get into that Zidoo and that Apple device. We might even do it this evening. I don't know. Things change. I don't know. It's the holiday. But I definitely wanted to let y'all know there are different ways that you can, and again, this device right here. Get on up, back up, stop. This thing, man, is crazy. But I just wanted to let y'all know though, there are different devices. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah, there are different. There we go. Stop. There we go. There are different devices that we can use to make sure we get on the right track. All type of resources, different ways that we can do everything. You know, we just don't have to do it the way that everybody else want us to do it. We have options. So, oh, she said hi back, Tim. Thank you. You said I think I'll watch Equalizer 3 in a few. I was supposed to go to the show today and see it. I think I'm just staying home all day today. How are you doing today? Glad to see you back. Hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for taking the time out to show us your videos again. I appreciate you very much. You are an amazing person. Thank you. Big salute, Barbara. Thank you as well. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. And thanks, C. Oliver. We'll get you back on the panel as well. So when we talking that home theater, I'm gonna reach out to Haterade and then try to get him on. If not this week, see how his schedule look next week. So because that's what I told y'all from the beginning in January that I would like to do a lot of collaborations. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, but hey, you know, uh, we try to get others to come on and teach y'all because it don't just stop with these devices, guys. It doesn't stop with just these devices. So um, I will talk to y'all. Y'all be safe. This is Superdell. I'm signing out this joint, guys. Be safe out there. Peace out.